Whew. Hey, hey, everyone. We are now live, 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 live. I just want to welcome everyone to this Sunday's Facebook Live. So super excited that you are here. And as you are coming on, we're going to give everybody a few minutes to jump on. When you come on, you guys know what to do. Type in your name, where you're from, and what is your win for today? How did you seize the day today? Always remember that as we go through our day, there's always something that we can find that happened to us that has been good outside of us waking up, and being 6 feet above ground instead of under, right? There's always that one thing. Right, so I'll name mine, Tamara, and then I'm going to introduce you. My win today, this is our first Sunday after um, going back to virtual because of, of course, the pandemic. So this was our first Sunday headed back into our worship, our church. And it felt really good. It felt really good to put on some clothes and to go out. And what was really nice was that it was a beautiful day today. We were in the 70s, rain just a little. But anyway, y'all, so that was a win for me, because it felt really good just to be able to get dressed and to go out and to see other faces. So that was my win. So guys, again, type in where you're from, what was your win. So, and then in a few minutes, Tamara, I'm going to wait a few minutes and then introduce you.
All
But while
right.
we're here, let's talk about what was your win today.
Well, I have to tell you, I had a birthday on Friday,
Woo! Happy
and
birthday.
yes, thank you. And it was a significant kind of double-digit birthday, so kind of a special one. And yesterday, I actually in the last month, and this is actually apropos to what we're going to be talking about today, because I've been doing some really deep dive healing and energy work, and getting
Yeah.
doing some healing of some past stuff. And today, I just got to kind of wake up with a beautiful sense of integration and wholeness and completeness and just knowing that I've been showing up for myself. And that's a really big,
Yeah.
big first step, is showing up for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, that is a big first step, showing up for yourself. As a matter of fact, until you show up for yourself, you really can't, not in the not wholeheartedly, let's just say, show up for everyone else. I mean, you
That
show up
is
for
true.
others, but it's never to the potential that you can until you really
Absolutely.
start showing up for yourself first. So, yeah. So, what I'm going to do, because we've already been almost 3 minutes in, normally, tomorrow, I wait about 5 minutes to give everybody opportunity to jump on. Some people will jump on late. Some people will look at the replay. I always ask that if you look at the replay, put in there hashtag replay, so we could know that you're looking at the replay, and get out there and invite your friends to join on the live, and then share it, of course, because tonight I'm super excited, because I have Tamara, I call it, I say Tamara. So
Yes.
okay, Golden from Journey Works Retreat. So Tamara is partnering with me for the Festa della Donna Italiana, for the Italy retreat in Tuscany. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. I am so super excited about this because, as many of you know, and for those of you who don't know, yeah, I lived in Italy for quite a long time, and that's where my vision came for what we do right now, which is Festa della Donna, which is International Women's Day. And of course, y'all know that's coming up on March 8th. And so if you haven't registered for the free live event virtual on March 8th, make sure that you do. Anyway, and it's in the Facebook. So we're going to Italy, and so this is like coming full circle for me. Hey, Sonia from Delaware, this is coming full circle for me, right? And and so to go back to Italy, a place where I lived for several years, where I lived in the community, I lived. Where my children went to school. They went to the Italian school. They went to the asilo, and then they went to scuola elementari. Is it scuola elementari? So anyway, so this is great. So of course, when I met Tamara, and she speaks fluent Italian, has lived in Italy for a while. This is like, oh, perfect. So not only will we go to Italy, but we will have someone that speaks Italian. I'm a bootlegger. I just kind of bootleg the language. Hopefully, when
Esther,
I,
you know enough to get be dangerous.
yeah, I'm a, be dangerous and in trouble, right? Like, oh shoot, is that what I said? It's funny when I lived there, I did so much, and now it's like, oh, we spoke. So we spoke to some of our friends in Italy, and they don't speak no English, right? And so we were trying to speak. We were speaking to them, and I was like, oh my God, my Italian is broken, mixed in with Spanish and everything else. But we got through anyway. So Tamara's here to share with us, and Tamara, I'm going to have you um, introduce yourself. Let me say, who is this? This is Ani joining from Delaware. Tony, hello, hello, and others are going to be coming on board. If I don't see you, please give a shout out to who you are, because you guys know I'm on StreamYard. I don't get everything, but if you're on Facebook, make sure that you're putting in your wins. Y'all, Sonia, everybody who's on here right now, put in your wins for today, because we gotta shout out those wins so we could encourage each other and we could know that we are not alone in our journey. So I introduced Tamara. Let's talk about Italy.
Oh my God. Well, Esther,
Introduce
this is my favorite place. So I came across Esther. She was a speaker on another coach's program. And she starts speaking, and all of a sudden she starts talking about Festa della Donna. I'm like, who is this woman who's talking about Festa della Donna? Because most Americans don't even know what Festa della Donna means. Here in the United States, we don't really celebrate International Women's Day, which, by the way, is a big mistake. But in Europe, it is huge. And all the women get flowers. The men give the women flowers. You feel super, super special on Festa della Donna.
Mm-hmm.
So that is really important. So I reached out to her and I said, who are you? Like, what? We need to meet because Italy is my jam and my juju, and I love that country. So that's where I cut my teeth, my first overseas experience, and I lived in Italy, and it's just completely, that semester abroad that I did change the complete trajectory of my life. We all have those moments, those experiences that routed you in a completely different direction to what you would be, what you're doing today. And that stay in Italy was it for me. So I love Italy. I speak fluent Italian. I've lived and worked in Italy for many years. I take groups to Italy every year. And I'm so blessed that Esther was excited and wanted to do a retreat in Italy. And I said, well, if you're going to do a retreat in Italy, I am definitely your gal. And we partnered up to do this amazing retreat in Tuscany in October. And I know a lot of you know about Tuscany. There's so many movies. I feel like a lot of Americans, we know about Tuscany. There was Under the Tuscan Sun, Room with a View. I'm going back a few years here, but Room with a View. There's so many great movies that feature Tuscany. And why? Because you have the amazing rolling hills. You've got cities like Florence, that was the headquarters of the Renaissance and all this amazing art and architecture. And of course, we can't talk about Italy and not talk about the food. So
Gosh, yeah.
Just a beautiful place. And I've been to a lot of places in the world. Sherry says, yay. Get it, girl. Yes. I'm all about the food, by the way. But it's just such a beautiful, beautiful place. And we're so excited because not only do we get to do the deep dive healing and learning and growth and have this amazing experience. By the way, y'all, we've bought out an amazing property in the rolling hills of Tuscany. It's midway between Florence and Pisa, and it's just us. It's just our group, and we got just us. A pool and a spa and beautiful rooms and beautiful views and amazing food. And we get to really go inward and do that deep dive with Esther's facilitation. And we're also going to do some wine tastings and some olive oil tastings and get out and see the little villages in the area. And then at the end, do an amazing day trip to Pisa and Lucca, which I can talk about more. But I'm going to turn it back over to you, Esther. Esther, why are you excited about this trip?
Oh man, well, one of the reasons I'm excited. Let me slow down. Use my words, right? Like what we tell the kids. I'm excited though about it for several reasons. One, since we moved back from Italy, while we've tried to go over a couple times, but life happens and you're working, we haven't returned. And so this will be my first time returning in a few years, right? So I'm super excited about that. We're always very much in tune with what's going on in Italy. As I said, we still have our friends there. And so I'm super excited about that. I'm also excited about the food because Italian food is the best food. So I know, oh my God. And that's honestly where I gained a lot of my weight was in Italy. So it has the best food ever. I'm also excited to take a group of women and men because y'all, this retreat is open to men as well. So if you have a spouse, you got a significant, you can bring them with you, right? So I'm excited because we get to go back to Italy with a whole different view and perspective, right? Taking a group of people there and just being able to deep dive and being able to deep dive in the, as you said, the beautiful rolling hills of Italy. Italy is like no other. There's beauty all around. The people are wonderful. So having that time to sit and relax and have some fun. And so it's almost like I'm going on a vacation, but yet I've got all these different pieces, transformational type of work that will be going on. Not hard work, just things that you say, oh wow. When you leave, you'll come back with a whole new perspective, and not just yourself, but on the world, your worldview, just on just who you are and what the world is to you and people. So I'm super excited about that. I'm also super excited because if you've never been overseas, especially to Europe, Italy's the best place to start.
Oh
And
my.
how, yeah, and how better to start to where you're going on a guided tour, right? Where basically everything is taken care of, in terms of your food, your meals, your lodging, and what a safe environment. We're all there by ourselves. I mean, honestly, the massage room is there, the massage therapist comes to you, the heated pool is there. What better place? So I'm excited. I've got a whole list of why I'm excited about it. Yeah, yeah,
Well, I can tell you, I cannot wait to get back to Italy because I have, unlike you, Esther, I've gone every single year since I lived there, and except, of course, the last two, and we all
yeah,
know why, right?
yeah,
So I am so excited that Europe has opened up. I'm so excited that the travel restrictions are coming, coming away and falling away, and that things are
yeah,
really opening up. So I
yeah.
cannot wait to get back to Italy. I'm super excited, and like Esther said, the food. I mean, if you think if you've gone to Olive Garden and you think that's Italian food, oh, I got news for you.
I need you. That is
You
not.
will
That is
think you
not.
died and went to heaven when you eat
Yes.
Italian food
Yeah.
for real.
And what
It
about
is
the pizza?
amazing.
Oh my gosh, the pizza is amazing. That's where I fell in love with pizza. Honestly, I was never a big vegetable eater, but that's where I began to eat just vegetable pizza. Pizza is a verdure. No, I don't eat meat on my pizza because of Italy, because it's got the best pizza. Sherry said, any available men there? LOL. Hey, you just never know,
Hey,
right?
we
There
know.
could be, there could just, you just never know. You just never know.
If it's meant to be,
Yeah.
it will happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tony says sounds like it's going to be an awesome trip. It is. So I have Tamara talk about what, the things that leading up to the Italy trip, and then we're going to talk even the benefits of going on a retreat, because many times, I love it because y'all, if you know me at all, I do research on different things. And one of the things I began, especially Tamara, when I began to do retreats myself, and even when I began to go, I've gone to retreats before to where it's like, and I was tired at the end of the retreat, and the tiredness wasn't, sometimes you could be tired because you've rested so much, but you still, you know what I mean? That kind of restful, kind of tired because it's just been a great fun or from traveling. Um, and I've gone to retreats to where I've come back and I've felt transformed. I've felt renewed, rejuvenated, revived. Things have been reset. I've embodied the whole experience. And so I began to do my research on the benefits and the importance of a retreat, and what's the difference between a retreat and going on a vacation. So I want to talk about that just very briefly, but I'm going to have Tamara talk about some of the things that you are going. Some are going. Sherry is going. There's a couple people, I'm not sure who all is on here that's already registered to go, because space is limited and we are filling up. And so so Tamara, talk about that just a little bit.
Yeah, so we've got a combination. Esther mentioned that this is open to men and women, this retreat. We've got double rooms, we've got single rooms. So if you're coming alone, if you're coming as part of a couple or a pair, or you want to share a room with a friend, we've got all kinds of room configurations at the hotel that we've booked out. And if you jumped on recently, we've booked out this entire property. It's only going to be our group. And so, Esther talked a little bit about the importance of a retreat setting. What I love about a retreat. So by the way, this is all that I do. I do retreats. I partner with entrepreneurs like Esther who want to take a group overseas and do a really deep dive. I don't want the superficial stuff. I want people to come
Right.
away being transformed. I want to create a unique experience, one of a kind, that will be life changing. All right. So that is what we are up to create here for you. So we have this amazing, beautiful property. It's going to be only our group. The intimacy, the level of connection and community that is created in that space. It's becomes such a safe space for you to really allow yourself to drop down into that vulnerable, heart space and do that deeper work. Just open your mind, open your heart, and let that learning come to you, right? And it's beautiful when it's facilitated by someone like Esther, who knows what she's doing. She's done this time and again with amazing results. Okay. And I'm on board to help with all the logistics to get you there, to get you to the property, get you signed up, get you registered, make sure you got your travel insurance, whatever you need. I take care of all of that, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. And then when we get there, we have this sacred container for all of you to really do that amazing deep dive. And in this beautiful setting that is fairy tale like, it's like walking into a storybook. When you come into Florence, you fly into Florence or Pisa and then come into the rolling hills of Tuscany. It's amazing. And so we have a lot of time dedicated to the transformation and the growth and the learning work. And you have a chance, in the evenings, we're going to have some fun time together. We're going to be able to come together as a group and talk about, journal, find out what's coming up for you. Why is it coming up? How do you move past it? All of that good stuff. Time for all of that. Time for some fun. Time to enjoy also Tuscany and get out there. And we're going to do some wine tastings and some olive oil tastings. And I mentioned on the last day, we're going to go to Pisa, as in Leaning Tower of Pisa. And y'all are going to get to climb the Leaning Tower if you want. And then we're going to go to a little town called Lucca, which is this beautiful walled town with its original Renaissance walls, and it's got these beautiful churches and cobblestone streets. And you'll have a chance to we'll have a group lunch there. We'll have a chance to do some shopping and some exploring in Lucca. And so that'll be on the last day to kind of celebrate all of this amazing work that we've done and this community that we've developed over the course of the week. So Esther, have I left anything out that you want to mention? Because
No,
I'm excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait.
yeah. I don't think you've left anything out at all. The days are planned out. I mean, the morning we're doing our deep dive. We're having our breakfast. By the way, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is
Yes.
provided. And you'll even have an opportunity to go into the local village to shop to get whatever it is that you need. Really, every day we'll have time together, and then you will have time to do whatever it is that you desire to do. And I think all of that is just beautiful. It's yeah, I think it's the best of both worlds.
Esther,
When
one thing I want to jump in and mention, and you alluded to it, but I want to say it is all inclusive in the sense that if you all you have to do is get yourself there, and everything else is covered, from your meet and greet and your transfer from the airport to the hotel, all of your meals, all the activities, the wine tastings, the olive oil tastings, the day trip, the spa treatment. Esther is giving all of you a spa treatment so you can come back relaxed and rejuvenated, and then your transfer back to the airport at the end. It is all included in the price of your stay. So it's really very generous, and it's a fantastic package that you put together, Esther. It really is.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I put the you helped me put the package together. So as we were so to go through the process, Tamara was very patient with me, number one, y'all. And so 'cause you know how I can get. So she was very patient with me, and she was sending me all of these wonderful places. And I was wanted to be very careful to look at where we were going to make sure that those of you who are attending will get the best of you'll it's going to be action packed, and you're going to not just get your money's worth, but it's going to be over that, you know what I mean? And so we really were very deliberate. And when I said to Tamara, I said, well, I want a place where there's this not it's just us. And so she did that. But not only did she do that, but she contacted the people over in Italy, her contacts, and said, go to this place and check it out and get real life pictures so we could know that this is what we're looking at online. And so they did exactly that, and it is so. And so right there at the hotel, there's the restaurant, there's everything. Now, if you've never been to Italy, let me tell you that the people are wonderful. Always. I've lived there for years. I've never met an Italian not that has been rude. Or you understand what I mean? And everywhere we've gone, it's just been great service. And so I think that everyone's going to enjoy it. So all, as Tamara said, all you have to do is get there. And so Tamara is Journey Works Retreat. She can help you with your travel needs as well, you know. So once you make that decision, it's just one decision. I'm going, and you register for the retreat. And I'm not sure if Sonia or Ani, can someone put the link in there to register for the retreat? Right, we're 7 months out, correct? We're 7 months out to October, I believe so. Yeah.
Yes, and by the way, now's when you need to be thinking about airfare too to get a really good deal. Like it's not this. Don't think, oh, this is so far out.
Yeah.
Because I got news for you. It's not that far out. It'll be here in the blink of an eye.
It will be. And you want to look at which airport do you want to fly into? Is it Pisa or is it Florence, right? Because we're going to provide transportation to you to and from the airport. So you want to go ahead and look at your airfare now and begin planning right now. If you need help with that, then once you register, you will get a welcome letter from me and from Tamara, and it will have all the information, travel insurance, everything. She is your go-to, right?
Yeah.
She's the go-to for any, for any of your ask her. Ask her, and then after that, you'll be getting different emails from us updating you on everything, letting you know, hey, what kind of clothes do you want to wear? What do you want to bring? What do you want to? So we're going all of that, reminding you, do you have your passports? What is it that you have? So it is going to be phenomenal. Do you have your passports? Do you have this? Do you have that? So yes, so you will be getting continuous email. Yeah. Hey, Gary, how are you? It is going to be awesome. So super excited about it. The retreat. Let's see. I'm going to just put the link up here. Right. So, but yeah, so you want to go ahead and do your registration, whether you're going to pay in full or you're going to do the payment plan. You want to begin now because 7 months is going to come very fast. And the retreat is October 19th through the 15th.
9th through the 15th. 9th through the 15th.
I'm sorry, the 9th. Did I say the 19th?
Yeah, 9th through the 15th.
Yeah.
Yep. Right smack in the middle of October. The weather is going to be gorgeous. It's not going to be too hot. It's not going to be cold yet. It's going to be, I mean, those of you on the East Coast, it's like going to be beautiful fall days. So we're going to have just beautiful, sunny, crisp days. We've got a heated pool. So it's going to be amazing. And it's just a beautiful time to be there. We might even get a little bit of foliage turning with we're in wine country. So it should be just gorgeous. And
so you have to bring your swimsuit if you're thinking you got it. And remember, everything is included. That means your massage is included, everything. All you got to do, I love what Tamara said, all you got to do is just get there and we handle the rest.
Absolutely. And it's all inclusive, everything included, your meals, massage, all the excursions, tours, tastings, you name it. So it is a fantastic deal. And I want to just elaborate on something that Esther said. There is a full pay option, but y'all, there is a payment plan option. Yeah. So if you're feeling, oh my gosh, this could be outside of my means or whatever, no, she has made it accessible to you. It's all inclusive, and she's done her best to make it accessible because she wants you there. This is a woman who is committed to your personal growth, and I want you there. She wants you there because we both know that this is going to be an amazing experience for you, and you are not going to want to miss this.
Yeah. So here is the end piece that we also need to add. So I looked at, I believe we have, is it 8 slots left? I believe it is. So guys, there's not a lot of room that's left, right? And remember, it's either you can share a room or you can have a private room. And there's 8 rooms left. How many double rooms and how many single rooms? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But if it's on there and you can still register, then it's available. That's still available, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. So the benefits. So what are the benefits?
Well, the benefits of going to Italy, I mean, I'm sorry, but Esther, Esther, don't get Esther and I talking about Italy because we both get super excited about this country. I mean, the people are warm and welcoming and wonderful. The food is off the charts amazing. And I am a major foodie. I'm telling you, you can't even give me Italian food in this country because I'm like, I am a major foodie and this food is amazing. The sites are beautiful. I mean, if you are someone who enjoys the senses. So the tastes and the sights and the everything, the smells of the food, everything is just going to just excite your senses. It's that kind of place. And you're going to feel warm, and you're going to feel in this, like I said, this just warm, cocooned environment, because we're going to take good care of you. The staff of the hotel is going to take good care of you. And we're just going to have this wonderful deep dive connection and community with all the folks who are going to be showing up. So that is just something that I look forward to. But I mean, what's special about Italy and about this retreat is just the location, the opportunity to get back out and travel, because we've had a rough couple of years not being able to get out and travel. Now it's time to get out. It's time to take back the night. It's time,
Yeah.
it's time
Yeah.
to take
Take
back
our life
travel
back and
and
take
get
take
out there.
travel back, take our life back. Yeah, it is. It
Yes.
really is. It is. And then, it's time for us to step out. So if you've never been to Europe before, this is the perfect time to go to Europe, because now you're going with a group of like-minded individuals, right? And so we're all going there together, which means we have each other for support. Here's the other benefit is that you're going to a place to not it's beautiful, but you can relax. Many times when we go on vacation, we've got an agenda. We're doing this. I mean, in terms of, we're running here, we're running there, and it's just boom, boom, boom. But with a retreat, there's planned activities to where it's planned with relaxation, with resetting, with rejuvenating, with reconnecting, with just, getting in touch with yourself more, getting in touch with others more, and just really even thinking through what this is the opportunity where you get to think through what's my next steps? Where am I
Yes.
going? What am I doing? And that's the wonderful benefit of all this while you're enjoying beautiful Tuscany.
Yes.
Beautiful
And I
Tuscany.
love the word that you use, Esther, which is reset, because this is a chance for you to reset
Yeah.
deep in your soul in
Yeah.
a most amazing location. And I'm telling you, it's going to be once in a lifetime. You are going to want to be there.
Yeah, it's going to stir your soul, not just the activities, but just the surroundings. Being in nature. Again, I love how you said the rolling hills. It's going to everything. It's going to stir your soul. You know what I mean? And we're going to be having heart-centered conversations. And what I love about that, because I said I lived in Italy, one of the things I loved about Italy, my husband and I would go, is we would go up into the mountains. And that's where many times we could have those heart-centered conversations, those moments to where you're just looking at the beauty. And y'all, Italy is just has a beauty that is undescribable, I think. And
Yes.
maybe I'm just biased.
No, it's Esther, listen, I have
Oh, but I
traveled,
just love Italy.
I've traveled a lot of places,
Yeah,
and I will
yeah,
always return to Italy,
yeah.
because Italy is one of my all-time favorite countries. They're just, honestly, if you throw a dart at the map of Italy, and wherever that dart lands, you're going to have something beautiful to see, because it's just that full of amazing beauty.
It is. It really, really is. It really is. So, guys, as we prepare to close, any questions? Does anyone have any questions for Tamara or I at the moment? This is your chance. I'm not sure who else is on Facebook. If you have any questions for us, this is your opportunity to ask any questions, give your thoughts and your input. Sherry says, I can't wait for the retreat. She's excited about it. Who else has any thoughts? And I don't know if anyone is on here at the moment that's already registered to go. So if you are, just let us know. And if you're thinking that I definitely want to be there and you want to find out, the link is posted. And hey, again, payment plans are there. So don't think that you can't afford it. You can. And by the way, don't think that you're not worth it, because you are,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
we tend to spend money and everything else, and we often forget about ourselves. So I want to encourage you to treat yourself. Treat your loved one or that partner, that spouse. Treat yourself. And let's do life together. So I don't see any questions. Are there any questions, Ani, on Facebook that you're seeing? I don't really see any. Well, we'll keep talking. Is there anything that you want to add, Tamara?
No, I'm super excited. And listen, even if you've been to Italy before, listen, if you haven't been to Italy, you need to get there,
Yeah.
period, full stop. But even if you've been to Italy before, this is going to be an amazing unique experience. It's not going to be like going on your average vacation, where if you've been there as a couple or been there as a family, this is not where you're running yourself ragged to go see the David and then, this and that and the other thing. You
Yeah.
can do that. You can tack that on at the beginning, by the way. You can tack that on at the end, which is something else I can help with. If you want to spend some extra days in Florence, if you want to go to Rome, I can help you with that. But during this week, this is going to be all about you enjoying Italy and you connecting with yourself. And it's just going to be so amazing. So I look forward to seeing all of you there. I'm going to be there with Esther, and I cannot wait.
Yay.
I'm going to be fully participating in there. I don't have the best voice, so I don't know if I'll be doing karaoke night, but if there's some dancing to be done, you better watch out.
We dance every night from the other retreats. We dance every night, every night. So we'll be dancing, we'll be enjoying. And y'all, don't forget to begin, as Tamara said, look for your tickets now. And if you've already registered, you guys have her information to contact and begin, getting your tickets so you can plan ahead. So you're not feeling, overwhelmed. Make sure you got your passports and all of those things. And again, you will be getting emails. So we'll be jumping off. I thank y'all so much for joining me. For those of you who will be looking at the replay, I hope you join us in Italy. Let's see. Someone just said it's going to be an amazing time. FDD is always an extraordinary time. I need to put my glasses on so I can see. But sometimes I don't like to wear them. But anyway, so it is going to be an extraordinary time. We're going to have a great, great time. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening and a great week on purpose. And I'll see you Tuesday night virtually at the FDD Festa della Donna International Women's Day celebration. We're going to celebrate each other. Yay. Like we were in Italy. Okay. Take care.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. God bless. Bye-bye.